Good morning, boys and girls. How are we doing? Welcome to another fishing video. Today is Tuesday the 7th of May. Normally I hold my camera in a stand. I'm holding it by hand at the moment. I'm having problems. It just weren't turning on for about 10 minutes. I was having trouble. I hope my camera don't play up today. I hope we're not going to have issues with that. So I'm going to just hold it by hand by now. When we get down there, I'll get it back in the case and I'll try and sort it out. Right, I am fishing with G today. We are heading to Pakefield. We're going to fish down by the Pakefield building. It's currently 10 to 8 in the morning. I'm going to be picking G up about 8. I believe we're going to go Greg's, grab a couple of sausage rolls, and then I believe we're going down to Galston Tackle Centre. We need to get some rigs, bit of bait, blah blah blah, a few bits and pieces, and then we are going to straight down to Pakefield because Galston Tackle Centre is kind of on the way down there, so it's straight through. That is the plan. Last time I went fishing was Saturday, about 4 days ago. I went local. I went North Beach, Yarmouth, end of my road. Done okay in the end. I thought I was going to have a bad day, but if you watched the video, it turned out good. I had dogfish, I had smooth hounds out, had a few dabs out. Species hunt list is going pretty well. We've now got eight species we've had out now so far, so that's not doing too bad. I was hoping to get a bass. That's my next species I want to get out, but it's not really looking like bass weather out there today. It's a bit overcast, there's a bit of a wind, but you never know, do you? You never know, but it's not looking too bassy out there. I think it's going to be mainly dogfish today, dabs, that kind of thing. But like I say, you just never ever know. Right, I'm pretty much all ready to go. All my stuff's all packed up. I just need to go down to the car. I'm going to message G, let him know I'm on the way, so he'll be outside ready. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Get the camera back in the case, try and sort that. Hopefully, like I say, this camera don't play up too much today. I do not want to get out a massive whopper of a fish and I cannot film it. That'd just be pretty disappointing. Right, I will see you guys very soon where we are in a Pakefield. See you guys. Right, we've just arrived. We've had to come to a slightly different... right, the Pakefield building is over there. And we normally park the other side of the Pakefield building. I believe it's Kensington Road. But because we normally get here quite early, by the time we've got here now, it's like, I don't know, 9 o'clock-ish. Obviously the building's open. So all them free parking spaces are all taken up. So we've come down the next road, down to the side of it. And these steps here, just literally take us straight down to the beach. Wind is picking up, it's a bit breezy, I ain't gonna lie. And there's a fair old surf down there. But we will see. We'll see how we get on. We get down there, I'm just gonna unload the car now. Get down there and see what happens. Oh yeah, as soon as I say that, that breeze just picked up. Right, I'll see you down on the beach in a minute. Right, here we are on the beach. So we are literally parked just at the top of where those little stairs are going up there. And we've come down the stairs. G's got his new tripod. He bought a brand new tripod. He went to car boot sale the other day. And that is a really sturdy piece of kit he's got there. And he paid £2 for it at a car boot sale. Right, the wind is windy. The surf is kicking up, it is pulling to the right. Looks like rain in them clouds up there, but I did bring some waterproofs with me today. Right, let's get set up, come on, let's get some bait in that water. Here we are, all set up, ready for the first cast. Right, on the right hand side, I have a 2-hook flapper rig. We've got some squid on the top and we've got some fresh lug on the bottom. Left hand side, we've got a 3-hook flapper rig. We've got some lug and squid. I've got 6-ounce weights on there. G's using the one rod. He said as soon as he cast out, it's pulling straight away. So I've got 6-ounce weights on there. Hopefully they hold the bottom a little bit. G's just reeling in now. He said it was knocking a bit, but I'm not surprised it's knocking. It's bloody more windy here than... Well, I don't know what I was going to say then. I've got nothing to compare it to. It's just bloody windy, put it that way. Right, let's get this bait in the water. That's it, we are out there. I don't know what if the camera's picking up the wind that's down there. I always get people sort of moaning, going, "Oh, I can hardly hear what you're saying. The wind's blowing." Well, yes, I'm on a beach and it's 50-mile-an-hour winds. Of course, you're going to hear the wind blowing a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens when you sort of do outdoor filming, isn't it? You got to put up with the elements. Right, so the right-hand side one I reeled out. I'll tell you what, that is pulled right in. I've cast out, I don't know, 60, 70 yards. It's probably about 20 yards out. For some reason, that one has pulled right in. Left-hand side one's gone out, and that seems to have stayed out there a little bit. So bait today, bit of squid. This is what G brought down to me the other day when I was stranded on the beach. And we went to Galston Tackle Centre this morning, and we picked up some fresh lug. And look, man, look, nice little fat boys there as well. Nice little fat boys, nice fat bodies. So, going to start using the fresh lug more first. Obviously, any squid that's left. G's got some blacks up there as well. Any squid that's left, blacks that are left, obviously they go back in the freezer. If you don't use the lug, it goes to waste. So, I'm going to start using the fresh worm first. Once the fresh worm's used, then start using the frozen stuff more. Oh man, what can I say? That is it. Look at this. We're here, aren't we? We're here. I mean, it's really weird because the sea is really clear. The colour of that sea is crystal clear. If it weren't windy and cold and big massive waves, I would say it's got bass written all over it just by the colour of the surf. But I think the wind direction we've got and the way it's chopping up and the way it's pulling, I don't think the bass are going to be feeding today. You just don't know, do you? You don't know. I've got a feeling it's going to be more sort of dogfish, dabs, that kind of thing today. But the colour of the sea, I can't believe how clear the sea is, seeing how rough the bottom. Normally when it's stormy like that and it's rough, it knocks all the sand up, all the stones up, it colours the water. But it's really clear water out there. So, there you go. Right, let's concentrate. Oh, need to knock the camera out of my hand. Right, let's concentrate on these rods. Like I say, them clouds are getting darker and darker. I watched the weather this morning and they said a chance of the odd short, sharp shower now and then. So I thought, right, so I bought some waterproof trousers and a waterproof jacket. There's nothing worse than getting absolutely soaking wet and it's a cold, windy day like this. Once you're wet, you are not going to dry out. You're just going to be bitter all day. So I thought, right, bring the waterproofs down. I've got a woolly hat in there, which I'm about to put on in a minute because it is getting a little bit side. Right, I'm going to get my hat on, sort that out quickly, go and have a quick little chat with G, and I'll be back very shortly. Yeah, I think we're going to be in for a bit of a tough old session today. Yeah, this is G's new tripod I was telling you about. He paid £2 for that at a car boot sale, and it is so sturdy. The other one he got, if a bit of breeze picked up, it would blow over. This is absolutely solid. £2. That's got to be brand new. 30 quid, 35? Probably more than that. Think so, more than that? Yeah. That's got to be like £30, £40, £50 stand. Easily, got to be. Easy got to be like 50 quid on stand. And he paid £2. Gotta love a car boot sale, ain't you, G? Gotta love a booty, ain't ya? Gotta love a booty. So G's just out with a wine rod at the moment. We had a little flicker a while ago, he reeled in. We didn't have anything on there. You'll probably see my video before you will see G's video. So for those of you that watch my video first, G is doing his draw today. So one of you lucky people that are subscribed to G's fishing experience and has commented on the previous videos, one of you is going to be in today with a chance of winning £250. Yeah, you heard me. I was going to do a giveaway. G goes, should we do a giveaway? £250. I was like, yeah, sweet. So I had a look in my pocket and I had £2 coins and a 50p. And I was like, yeah, £250, I'll do a £250 giveaway. He was like, no, a £250 giveaway. And I was like, right, just you then. Right, I'm gonna have a look at this camera in a minute. I can see something on my lens. I can see something on the lens. I think. Yeah, it's me. I can see something really ugly on that lens. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm gonna take it out of the case in a minute and sort that out. Yeah, so you're gonna see my video first. So when G's fishing experience video goes on tomorrow or the next day.
No, it'll probably be tonight.
Oh, he might put it on tonight as well. So yeah, one of you is going to win £250. Now I'm going to be the one drawing the ticket out of the bag. So if I draw the ticket out and you win £250, I want a tenner for drawing it out. Yeah? I want a tenner, so I'm going to get a couple of beers. Yeah, don't forget the drawer. Yeah. Right. Let's keep an eye on these rods and let's hopefully get some fish out. Come on. Right, whatever that was on the lens, I've moved it. I don't know if it was interfering, I don't know if it was, although it only looked like little on there, but obviously because it's so close to the screen, I don't know if it was blocking the screen or... So, everything I've filmed so far, you might not even have been able to see. But I've cleared it and I've given the lens a wide, and so far, camera's working okay. I was saying this morning, I was having trouble with it this morning. It didn't really want to turn on and it weren't turning, it was, I don't know, playing up a little bit. But it seems to be working okay at the moment. I've got a feeling, if we do fish today, I don't know, I can't really see much coming out, but I've got a feeling dabs are going to be the first thing to come out. I reckon dogfish might be on the show. We've got the tide going out. High tide was 7:30 this morning, it's now 9:30. So we've had the tide going out for an hour or so. So you can tell like how quick it goes out. When we got here, when I got here and I was setting up, the tide was literally touching these stones and it's already retreated down to there. So we will be moving down the beach a little bit as the morning goes on, day goes on. Like I say, I'm not sure how long we're down here for. It might be a 3-hour session, it might be a 5-6 hour session, I really don't know. It just depends on what we're catching, how we're doing. Left hand side had a little twiddle, but then, like I say, we have got some blustery winds coming down the beach, so that is going to interfere with the tops of the rods. You're not going to get a clear bite indication because the wind is slightly moving the rod tips about. But it's one of them, I'm going to leave it out 15-20 minutes, reel it in, check the bait situation, and yeah, just keep topping it up and we'll play it like that today. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Well, just had the first reel in, just check the bait. Bait's pretty much kind of stripped down on the right hand side, left hand side a bit of worm is still on there, squid have been stripped down, so just put some fresh bait on there, cast it back out. I think it's going to be a tough day fishing today. I think I'm saying about we're going to get dabs and dogs, and I think we'll be very, very lucky to get a few dab fish out today. I don't know, I just got a feeling it's going to be a bit of a tricky one. I really do. I really do. But you can never tell, sometimes you think it's going to be a bit of a tough one, and all of a sudden you get into the fish, and once you get into them, it's bang, bang, bang. G's had a couple of casts, so he's just cast out again. I think that's his second or third cast. He hasn't managed to pull anything out yet, so I think it's going to be a tough one. I think if I manage to get a fish out today, I will be very happy just to get a fish out today. I will be happy. No one else is on this beach fishing, we are the only 2 people down there, but like I say, it is what it is. I mean, I got fishing Saturday, like I say, I've done okay Saturday. What's today? Wednesday fishing. I'm back in work now tomorrow, so I'm back at work Thursday, Friday. I've got the weekend booked off, but I'm not fishing the weekend. I've got plans of that this weekend, so I'll put the weekend off. So hopefully, if the weather's okay, fishing again next Monday. Hopefully we get a bit of a nicer day. But still good, isn't it? We're down here, we're on the beach, we're fishing. You ain't going to catch nothing sitting at home on that sofa watching bloody This Morning or Loose Women, do you know what I mean? If I want to watch Loose Women, I'll just go to my local disco on a Friday night. plenty of loose women at my local disco on a Friday night, I'll tell you that, trust me. So yeah, it's better to be on the beach, and on the beach, bit of fishing, get some fresh air in your lungs. No park run for me today, no running up and down the beach, none of that. We're just going to concentrate on the fishing. Right, come on, fingers crossed. I can't even cross my fingers, they're a bit chilly. I've got wormwool on the end of it. Right, fingers crossed we can get a fish out. Just coming up to 10:15, absolutely nothing as yet. I've had a couple of reels in, I've been putting some fresh lug on. Like I say, I'm going to get the fresh lug used up because that's going to be no good to me. I ain't fishing on nothing later or tomorrow, so that'll be, so get the fresh lug used. G's had a few reels in, nothing on his just as yet. I know we've only been fishing, I mean, what time did we get down here? I don't know, 9 o'clock maybe? I don't know, probably been fishing just over an hour, but I think it is going to be a tough day's fishing. I did say that when we got down there, when I first looked at the colour of the water, I thought, oh, we might do alright, it might not be too bad. But then when I cast out and I see how much the line we put in, and I'm seeing all the undercurrents, some of these waves crashing in. Yeah, I think we're going to be very lucky to get a fish out today. So some days you go down there and you want fish after fish after fish. Like I say today, just to get a fish, I'll be happy. That will put a smile on my face. There we go, we've saved the blank, we have saved the blank. And I was all getting excited because I was like, oh my God, I've caught, and G hasn't caught. It's the smallest fish ever, but I don't care because I didn't think I was going to catch anything. And I thought, oh my God, I've caught, G's not caught. So I looked up to G because I was all showing off, and as I looked up, G's just pulled a fish out. He's on the fish as well. So if you want to see what he's putting out up there, G's fishing experience, and you also need to watch it as well to see if you have won that 250 quid. Right, let's get him off. Hey, we saved the blank, look at that. Hey, I swear people comment now and go, oh, I can't believe how happy you look catching a little dab like that. Do you know what? I don't care. I'm fishing and I'm catching. It's better than a blanking. And considering throughout the last hour or so, I've been saying we'll be very lucky just to get a fish out today. I knew it was going to be a tough day's fishing, and did manage to get a fish out. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Like I say, only a tiny little dab, but I'm happy. It saves the blank. Nothing worse than blanking. I'm trying to get this camera the right way around now because the wind's just picked up. I think if I hold it that way, it's not too bad. Left hand side has had a little knock in as well again. But how mad is that? I was getting all excited. I was like, oh my God, I've caught. G still ain't caught. So I looked up to like gloat to G a little bit, and as I looked up to gloat, I see G putting the fish out as well. How mad is that? We've both been waiting. They're like buses, aren't they? We're waiting all this time for a fish, and then two come along at the same time. They are like buses. But there you go. And I don't care if I look silly, but I am happy and I'm grinning from ear to ear. We have saved the blank. Get in there. Now, just for some more fish to come out. Come on. Just coming up to 11 o'clock. I've had another reel in. I've put some fresh bait on there, gone back out. I moved the rods down a little bit. I was literally there. And I'm now there. Like I say, that tide is really starting to race down now. Like I say, when we first got here, it was literally crashing up where the tripod is now. So that's gone back out there. Very quiet for me, very quiet. I knew it was going to be. That's why I was all overexcited and a bit happy earlier to pull that dab out. Just happy not to. There's nothing worse than getting the blankets there, do you know what I mean? Nothing worse. Tighten that up a bit. That's really pulling to the right a little bit there. Right, let's keep an eye on these. Come on, let's get fish number 2 out. Well, I was just reeling in and I thought there was something decent on there. I'll tell you what, it was really, you really feel something poking on there as I was reeling that in on the right hand side. And then it got right up on the surf and I see it, big, massive crab right on my top hook. And just as it broke through the surf, the crab jumped off. Massive thing. Like, because it was a big crab and it was a big ball pulling it in, do you know what I mean, with the fish, because they're sort of slimline, they're designed, didn't they, to swim through. Although you feel the fish pulling on the line, because it was just a big mass ball, it really made it feel heavy. The bloody crab on there. But that's the only trouble, that's what you get. I know you get nice, on this beach, mate, you get some nice rays, nice dabs, you get some nice fish, obviously because it's a nice sandy bottom. But the only thing with a sandy bottom is, it does attract the crabs, doesn't it? And like we were saying, all our bait, every time like we're reeling in every 15 minutes or so, it's all kind of getting stripped down, and that's just the crabs pecking at it. I mean, even with G, people say to me as well, oh, bait elastic. But G's putting bait elastic around his, and they got pinchers, do you know what I mean? They're going to pinch through the bait elastic as well. They're stripping G's off just as they're like stripping mine off. Well, it's just kind of about 11:15, so what we've been fishing now, 2 hours? 2 hours, and I've had a little dab out. I'm not going to say what G's been getting. Again, you have to jump on G's fishing experience, find out what he's been putting out. You've got to watch his video as well to find out if you are the lucky person that has just won £250. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. Someone has just won £250, mate. And all you got to do, you've got 72 hours, I think, 72 or 76. Watch his video, he'll confirm. You get in touch with him, you give him your bank details, and he will pay that straight into your bank account. Happy days, man, isn't it? Happy days, mate. So someone out there has been very lucky. Oh, it'd be nice. I know I've saved a blank, so I'm happy I haven't blanked, but it would be nice to get a couple more fish out. It would be nice. G's only got 1 rod out as well. G's only using the 1 rod. I've got 2 rods out, so I've got like 5 hooks out there. So I'm getting through that worm. That worm, I've only got a few of that worm left. But that was the plan. Use the fresh up because I can't take it home with me. So use the fresh. Once that's gone, get onto the squid. I'm guessing we could probably do about another hour. I'll speak to G in a minute. We'll probably fish to about 12, half 12 maybe. I reckon about half 12ish we'll probably fish to. I'll speak to G in a minute just to confirm. But if it's quiet like this, do you know what I mean? Fresh worms all gone. We'll just see, man, we'll just see. Every now and then the wind drops. When the wind drops, it does warm up quite nice, but as soon as that wind picks up again, yeah, that temperature does drop. I thought I felt a little bit of rain on my face then as well. The weather did say we was in for a chance of a little shower along here. Oh, right, come on, please, 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 give me some more fish. Oh, I just had a really good bite on the left hand side, a really good knock, a proper knock bouncing, struck it, reeled it, started to come in, then all of a sudden it caught something snagged it out there, it got caught up. I was doing the old walking left, walking right, back, forward, I've been trying everything for about 5 minutes, lost it in the end, it's all gone. So that one's brought in, I might keep that one in now. I've just reeled this one in, squid stood on there, worm's been stripped. I want to get some fresh bait on there. Yeah, because that one there was a 3-hook flapper, so I've got a hook right on the bottom. So that bottom hook is obviously caught up on something. Right, I want to get some fresh bait on this one. We'll get this one back out. I want to get this one packed down. Them clouds are getting darker and darker. I can feel a bit of drizzle. I might have to put the old waterproof jacket on in a minute. Right, let's get some bait on there. Let's get it out. Oh well, G's on. He's just pulled another fish out. Hey, he's pulled another fish out. Whatever that was on mine though, definitely a bit bigger than what he just pulled out. It really bounced. Anyway, I've just had a little meeting with G. It's just gone 12:15. We said we're going to fish till 12:15. So we're going to do another half hour. So that's 3 hours fishing we've had down there. By the time we get up to the car, it's going to be 12:30. By the time we get back to Yarmouth, that's going to be 1 o'clock. That's it. Then I'll get indoors, have a nice shower, cup of tea, have a bit of lunch, and then upload this video for you lovely people to watch. You know, I was thinking the other day, I was on YouTube the other day watching like fishing videos. I always watch it, there's loads of people I follow, loads of people I subscribe to. And there's a guy, man, he ain't done a video for absolutely ages, right? And his channel was called The Fishing Barrel, yeah? He lived in London, he lived in Central London, I think it was South London he lives. And he had a little plan that he was going to start down at like Hastings and he was going to fish all the way around, like all through Kent and all up, and he was going to do loads of different locations all up and around, yeah? And I'll tell you what, he was such an entertaining guy to watch. And he used to start his videos early in the morning and he'd start doing push-ups and sit-ups and like weights and all that before he even hit the beach, yeah? And then sometimes when he was on the beach, again, he'd start doing like a little workout on the beach. And you know what? He always catches fish. He was really new to fishing. Loads of people were commenting and giving him advice and tips and blah, blah, blah. He was absolutely brand new to it. There was so many things he was doing that if you don't know about fishing, you just don't know, do you know what I mean? But he was getting so much advice off people. And I really used to enjoy watching his videos. Why Fishing Barrel stopped, I don't know. But I'm thinking now that he used to do push-ups and he used to catch fish. So I'm thinking now, maybe, should I start doing some push-ups? Do you think that'll help me? Should I do a little workout on the beach? Oh, I don't know, man. Right, there you go. That one was for you, Fishing Barrel. I know you don't watch my videos and watch my channels, but that was for Fishing Barrel. And hopefully that'll help me catch some fish. Well, that is my last cast. G's just casting out now. That's his last cast. Well, I've used all the fresh lug up. I've got no more fresh lug left, so no worm's been wasted. I did try a little bit of squid. That fish I caught, that dab I caught was on the lug. Nothing's come out on that squid today. Like I say, G's had 1 or 2 out. But again, watch his channel, you'll see exactly what he's had. Oh, what happened there? Top of that rod really jumped around then. I'll tell you what though, the weight I've got on there at the moment, the grippers ain't that good. It's not, I think it's like more of one of those like homemade weights. And the grippers ain't that good, so it's more of a rolling lead, I think, than an actual gripper weight. Because when I'm casting out, it's rolling around quite a bit. So I think that's what a lot of that rod movement is. It's just where the weight is rolling around in the surf down there. But anyway, that's the last cast. Let's see what we can get out on this last cast. I've done it before. Let's hope we can do it again. Right, that is it. All packed down, ready to go. I think, is it about 12:15? What is it? 12:17. That is it. We are done. So we've had 3 hours down there, little session. Wind is starting to really pick up. Literally, as I've done that last cast and just reeling in, that wind is really starting to blow up again. We've done all right though. We avoided the rain, which is a good thing. A few times come over really dark, but it sort of blew inland, so at least we didn't get wet. Right, what can we say about the fishing? We didn't blank. That's the main thing. At least we didn't blank, which is good. Little dab, not good, but it is good, if you know what I mean. It's not good because we didn't do too well on the fish front, but it is good because at least we didn't blank. We actually got a fish out. So there you go. So yeah, not a bad little session, do you know what I mean? Like I say, by the time we get up to the car now, drive back to Yarmouth, that's going to be 1 o'clock. Get indoors, have a shower, cup of tea, a bit of lunch, do you know what I mean? That's, yeah, a little chill for the afternoon then. So yeah, it's been good though, I've enjoyed it. And like I say, we come down, G's done his draw, which has been on about ages. It's been so many times. The last 2 times he went fishing, he forgot to bring the bag out with the numbers in. I think the time before that, he said to his missus, oh, don't forget to put that bag in my tackle box. She put it in the big box thinking he was coming down with all the big gear, but he bought the little bag, so he did, so many times it hasn't happened. But the draw has been done today. A lot of, I've said it a few times now, one of you has just won £250, man. 250 quid. So watch G's fishing experience and you'll find out if I know who it is. Well, you're watching this now and I actually know who you are, but you're not going to know who it is until you watch the video later. I know the name. I drew the name out, so I know who the winning name is, but you won't know until later. So there you go. Right, that's it. G's all packed down now. He's getting the last of his bits together. We ain't got too far a walk. Literally where those stairs are, past where that bin van is, bin truck, and we are just parked the other side of that, and then clouds are coming over dark again. I reckon we'll probably drive through a bit of rain heading back. Right, massive thanks for watching the video. Massive thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I said it on the last one, my subscribers are really going up. But you know what, I'm getting that bug again now. I went through a stage earlier when I was on about 600-700 and I really wanted to reach the 1,000. And I kept going to everyone, oh, hit that subscribe, hit that subscribe. Once I got to that 1,000, I calmed down a little bit again then. I was like, okay, that's cool, I've got to hit my 1,000. But you know what, I'm about 300 odd short now from 2,000. And now I've got that bug again. I want to hit the 2,000. I really would love to hit. The thought of having like 2,000 people actually want to watch me fish is mad. I think it's mad, like people actually want to watch me fishing. It's crazy. Must be doing something right. So if you're not subscribed to this channel and you are watching this, do me a massive favour, help a brother out. It's going to take you 5 seconds out of your day at the end of this video just to hit that subscribe button. It's going to cost you absolutely nothing, but it's going to help me out, man. It's going to help a brother out to hit that 2,000 mark. It really is, man. It really is. And if you're lucky, you'll get more push-ups and sit-ups on the next video. Right, massive thanks for watching the video, guys. Everyone take care of themselves. I hope you're all out there on the beaches catching loads of fish, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out, everyone.